Good evening, everyone. Again, most of you know who I am. I'm Mr. Jones, the band director band and orchestra director at Springbrook High School. I want to welcome all of you to our annual Instrumental Music Department's Awards program, and for the very first time, our virtual concert. Our program this evening is being sponsored in part and hosted by our Springbrook Music Boosters, and is under the leadership of our booster president, Ms. Heidi Manson. This year's awards program is especially important because it recognizes the incredible hard work our students have done over the course of the most difficult academic school year in modern history. We all have been affected by COVID-19, and in spite of the challenges we faced this school year, our students have stepped up to the challenge and have done some incredible work in our band and orchestra program. So tonight, we pause to recognize the hard work of our students. And even through virtual learning, while practicing countless hours at home, our students have participated in the MCPS Solo Festival. They have rehearsed and prepared a virtual concert, of which you will hear portions of it tonight, all while at home under the constraints of COVID-19. Many of them could have easily given up. But if you know me, that is never an option. So I'm extremely proud of each and every student for their commitment, hard work this year in our band and orchestra program. In addition, I'm also extremely pleased tonight that we will also recognize the senior band and orchestra members from the class of 2019-2020, whose senior year was tremendously impacted due to COVID-19 last year. So with that said, let us begin our program tonight. We're going to start with a musical selection by Sydney Jones on flute. Sydney is a senior this year. All right. Let's all unmute right quick. Let's give Sydney a big round of applause for that wonderful performance. All right. Congratulations, Sydney. That was a piece that she worked on and submitted to the MCPS Solo and Ensemble Festival. All right. So, as I mentioned in my welcoming remarks, that we were going to take this opportunity also to recognize the senior band and orchestra members from the class of 2019-2020. So, as you all know, back in March, around middle March of last year, schools closed, everything shut down due to COVID-19, and these seniors were on the verge of preparing for a spring trip, their graduation, and all kinds of other school-related activities, most of which got canceled, including our awards program. So I wanted to take just a moment tonight to, first of all, acknowledge the senior members of the band and orchestra from last year. Now, there are a few of those students, if you see the little asterisk by their name, those students are recipients of the 4-year service award, which means that they have been, that they participated in band and orchestra for all 4 years of their high school experience. I recognize that this is such a huge commitment on their part because there are a number of challenges from a scheduling standpoint, academically, where, oftentimes students don't get a chance to participate in the arts after their freshman year. Many of these students really fought hard to make sure that band and orchestra stayed in their schedules. And as you can see, we have a total of 6 of those students, 7 of those students who participated in band and orchestra for the entire 4 years. So I'm incredibly grateful to their level of commitment. From the symphonic band, Deja Evans, Cameron Kyle, Ezra Armsby, Kubenthrin Pelia, Katarina Singh. From the string orchestra program, Cameron Kyle. Cameron was all over the music program. Band, orchestra, drum line. He did so much. I was so proud of him, as well as the other. Ada Biru, Nina Porter, and in the jazz program, Tien Nguyen and Omar Shah. Let's give those students, seniors, 2019-2020, a big hand. I also want to make a quick note about this 4-year service award for my underclassmen. This is actually a monetary award that students get at the end of their 4 years, and you can only qualify for it if you participate in the program for the entire 4 years. Now, I do recognize sometimes scheduling, may prevent you from taking the class, but you still have to try to find a way to stay engaged in the program, either coming after school for rehearsals or coming by and picking up music and preparing music for concerts. As long as you find a way to stay engaged in the program, I'm willing to, make some concessions on scheduling. But again, I wanted to take this opportunity to present to those seniors last year who worked so hard over the past 4 years in high school and committed all that time and energy to the instrumental music program. I wanted to say thank you. We didn't get a chance to tell you last year. It did not go unnoticed, and we just thought that this would be a great time to say those words to you guys to let you know that you are very much appreciated And can we go back to the main screen? I want to, if any of those students are here tonight and would like to maybe say a quick word, let's go back to the, and would like to maybe say a quick word about where you are, what you're doing right now. I know some of them went off to college, you know, some of them started work, but if any of them are here, who's here? Anybody's here? Ezra, hi. Can we unmute? There you go.
Hello, I am Ezra. I was a senior last year. I'm currently attending UMBC. I'm a theater major and a music minor.
Wow, that's fantastic. We're so proud of you. And again, I wanted to make sure we had an opportunity, Ezra, to thank you guys for all the hard work, all the commitment. You know, you were in jazz band, marching band, concert band, drum major, and theater, you know, and that's, to me, that just, you know, that just really, that really tells the level of commitment that you had to supporting our programs. And so, you know, that 4-year service award, I hope you can find something to do with it. And again, we really appreciate all of your work. Do we have anyone else? Okay, all right, great. So let's keep going. I think we're doing great so far. So we're going to have another selection from Felix Vincent on viola. And if we can get Felix's video there at the bottom.
that face.
Wow, incredible. Felix, by the way, is a ninth grader and such a tremendously talented young man. He also participated in the solo and ensemble festival. So you're going to hear a few of these tonight. Won't hear all of them. Ms. Manson has already posted the virtual concert in its entirety that features all the solo ensemble, well, not all of them, but I think maybe most of them, except maybe one or two. It features also all of the band and orchestra selections that we rehearsed and performed. So you get a chance to really get a sense of all the great music that we studied over the semester, over the year, and all the hard work that students did individually outside of the basic class expectations. So that's one reason why I'm so proud of our students, is because not only did they do what was expected of them just within the context of the classroom, they took on other challenges outside of the classroom. And I think that was just an exceptional thing for them to do. All right, so let's go on to our next slide. So, seniors, 2020-21. We're definitely excited for you guys. You guys went through a whole year of virtual learning, but you guys came through, and you know, I know this experience hasn't been what you had hoped that it would be for your last year of high school, but you're beginning on a new phase of your educational development that's going to take you to so many new learning experiences. And I just believe that, you know, even though COVID was such a big part of how we had to adjust and learn, that it's going to make you guys even better students, better people in general. So I want to salute our seniors this year. We have from the Symphonic Band, Sydney Jones, Michael Greaves, Asiel Funes Medina. From our orchestra program, we have Meglit Amar, Armando Chavez, and Bethania Morguez. And a few of these students are also receiving our 4-year service award. As I mentioned earlier, this is a monetary award that the boosters fund for every year and put in their budget and present this award to the seniors for a 4-year commitment to the program. So can we unmute, can we go back to the main screen? I want to see if any of those seniors are there or here tonight. And if you are, let's see, who's here? I see Miss Jones, Sydney. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. Who else? Armando. Hi, Armando. Any more seniors we have tonight? Am I missing anybody who's here? So I want to thank you guys for your leadership, because you guys, you know, this was just, you know, I can't even begin to describe the challenge that we had this year. But you guys stuck in there. You were always positive. You were always upbeat. You did everything that I asked you to do and some. You know, so, you know, I can't begin to just tell you how proud I am of you. And I hope you guys, if you haven't already received your service award, it's in the mail. And I hope you can find something to do with it. But, you know, that's such a small token of our appreciation for your commitment and hard work. So let's give our seniors a big hand, please. Either one of you guys like to share anything what are you planning to do, for next year? Are you going to college, or, and if it's no pressure, you don't have to, but if you like to. Yes, no? All right. All right, well, let's keep going then. Let's go to the next portion. So we're going to have Ms. Myra Perez on flute also to perform a musical selection, which she also prepared this piece for Solo and Ensemble Festival. All right. Congratulations, Myra. Thank you for that. Beautiful solo. All right. Let's give Myra a big hand, everybody. All right. So let's go to our next slide. So this is our Outstanding Musicianship Awards. This award category is given only to seniors every year. And this is the John Philip Sousa Band Award and the National School Orchestra Award. Now, these awards are given to students who reach the highest level of musicianship in our band and orchestra program. This award was given to these 4 students earlier today at their senior awards program. And I also wanted to just acknowledge them again today for achieving such high musical standards. I've talked about all the things commitments that the students make throughout the school year. But these awards are also tied to leadership, right? These are the awards that students that when I look for someone to do something, or take a leadership role in something, these are the students that I pretty much look for throughout the school year to step up and take on those leadership roles. So congratulations to Sydney Jones, and Michael Greaves for receiving the John Philip Sousa Band Award. And for the National School Orchestra Award, it was presented to Armando Chavez and Metlik Amar. Now, in addition to the beautiful certificate that comes with this award, it also comes with a lapel pin that students are supposed to wear once they get to beyond high school and to if they're involved in their college music program for concerts. Those lapel pins are supposed to be worn at all concert performances. These awards are recognized nationwide, both at the high school and the collegiate level, as being the top music awards that students can earn in their band and orchestra program. So can we unmute this, open the screen back so we can give these students a big round of applause, these seniors. Congratulations on receiving the John Philip Sousa Band Award and the National School Orchestra Award. So, Sydney, can you guys talk a little about you and Armando about your senior activities today, when, especially this particular program? Did you guys attend the senior program earlier today, and they presented these awards to you guys?
Yeah, we got our awards today.
Okay.
We got this little pin right here too. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Yeah, that's the lapel pin that you got to wear every time you play in a concert setting. Now, you got to wear it. All right, very good. Congratulations again for all the hard work. You guys deserve it. All right, so let's keep it rolling. Let's go to the next slide, please. So now I would like to acknowledge the members of the string orchestra program this year. These students worked really hard. We had a lot of music we learned, even in COVID. We worked on a lot of technique exercises, and I was really proud of how well they just stayed focused, and we made some progress this year that I'm excited about when school starts, and next year when school starts and we're back in the orchestra room. I think we've got the nucleus of a really good group of musicians. And so I want to just thank the orchestra. In the first violin section, Armando Chavez, who was also the concert master for the orchestra, Naomi Tesvia, Meklit Amar, Andre Pham, Christina Britton, Sidney Williams Ridley were all first violinists this year. In the second violin section, we had Rama Wolde Burhan, Saran Tesfasian, Liliana Matthew, Riyad Kepsu, Delina Hargrove, and Jeremy Telferson. In the viola section, Hermela Schimmels, Felix Vincent, Betania Morges, Joseph Brown Jr., Kadus Biza. In the cello section, we had Habel Amiha. And in the string bass section, we had Tan Guyen and Sinclair Williams Ridley. So let's give the string orchestra a big round of applause, everybody. And now we are honored to have our very first virtual concert selection by the Springbrook String Orchestra performing My Shot by Lin-Manuel Miranda from the Broadway musical Hamilton. All right. I love that. I can hear my wife upstairs clapping. She loves Hamilton. A few years ago, she and I went up to New York to Broadway and had a chance to hear and see Hamilton live. And we love Hamilton. We love all the music of Hamilton. And when I told her that I was considering teaching the band and orchestra some music from the Hamilton, she got all excited and wanted to make sure that she was here tonight so she could hear at least some of the work we did on the Hamilton piece, My Shot. Congratulations, orchestra. Fine job. Parents, we did all of this while at home. So let's go to the next slide. All right, where's the symphonic band? The symphonic band, are you guys out there? Let me hear you make some noise.
Woo!
All right, at least I heard one voice. All right, so, you know, the symphonic band, we had a really good instrumentation this year. We had all the parts covered, you know, from flutes to clarinet, saxophone. We had a horn section, trumpet, trombone, tuba, and percussion. So I'm going to go through each section right quick, and I want to congratulate the symphonic band on an outstanding year as well. You guys worked really hard. I appreciate the effort that you guys put in. And, you know, I'm looking forward to next year, because we only have, 3 seniors in the band this year. I'm looking forward to next year because, you know, we're going to be talking about in a few minutes some summer activities that we have planned in preparation for the fall season. You guys all know what that means, marching band and so forth. So in our flute section, Sidney Jones, Myra Perez, Aaron Armsby, Ella Manson, Adam Deere, Adam Matthew, Christine Guyen, Qatar Hernandez, Tarango Rosario. In the clarinet section, we had Keandre Plummer, Matthew Amar, Connor Smith, saxophone, Bilal Abdurrahim, Morgan Kimathi, Tejan Clark. In our French horn section, Victoria Sanders, Sarah St. Villiers, Ariel Booker, Brandon Tran. In the trumpet section, Brighton Joachim, Kelvin Ailey, Alan Galankos, Carl Dexter, Carlos Mendez Rosales, Keila Ovando. And in the trombone section, Arsima Tuados, Anderson Rivas, Emmanuel Tay, Teray Day. In the tuba section, Asia Funes Medina, Anwar Atufa. And in the percussion section, Michael Greaves, Brian Rosario, Ali Hicks, Wilson Bruno, and Jarvis Jones. Let's give the symphonic band a big hand, everybody. Great job this year. I do want to also mention to the students that over the course of the next week, you guys will be receiving your official certificates in the mail. So you can be looking out for that over the coming days. We're going to get those mailed out sometime around mid next week, and you should receive them hopefully before the end of the school year. All right, just wanted to make that note as well. All right, so let's go to the next slide. All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, would like to present to you a virtual performance by the symphonic band. The title of this piece is Adventures Down Under. Congratulations. Now, you can hear the entire concert. All you have to do is go to the Springbrook Music Booster Facebook page, and you'll find the entire concert of all the groups, of all the selections. And I hope you guys will find some time to do that. I just think this was just such an amazing outcome that, in spite of all the things that we could have said that, reasons why we should not have done this, the kids stepped up and they did it anyway. So that speaks volumes of the level of commitment and the character of the group. So I'm extremely proud of how everything turned out this year. So with that said, let's go to the next slide. And I want to congratulate all the students. And we only heard a few select performances today, but I want to congratulate all the students who participated in the the MCPS Solo and Ensemble Festival this school year. We had Sydney Jones, Myra Perez, Erin Ormsby, Ella Manson, Naomi Tesfia, Felix Vincent, Victoria Sanders, and Anwar Atufa. I want to congratulate those students, parents, and let's all give them a big round of applause. Now, as I said a moment ago, you guys are going to be receiving certificates in the mail. You're going to get a solo and ensemble festival participation certificate. You're going to get a certificate for the ensemble that you participated in, string orchestra, symphonic band, and so on. So you'll be getting these certificates in the mail in the next few days. So let's go to the next slide. And the last two groups we're going to speak about tonight is our jazz trio and our drum line. So this year, because of scheduling, I was only able to get 2 of the 3 kids actually in our jazz class. One of the students basically had to just practice and learn music on her own time, but she did extremely well. I'm so excited, though, that next year I've got at least up to about 10 kids already signed up for jazz band. So the jazz band, even though we suffered a little bit in terms of student personnel, those students still worked really hard this year, learned a lot of great music, worked on a lot of technique. And so I'm excited about, being able to put the jazz band back together again, because it is an essential part of our overall music program. Those students in the jazz trio this year is Varesh Diodor, Lydia Tesfia, Matthew Chin. So let's give the jazz trio a big hand, please. Our next group is our drum line. On our drum line this year was Brandon Toe, Bilal Abdurrahim, Jarvis Jones, Wilson Bruno, and Michael Greaves. We were really struggling this year trying to figure out, what we could do with drumline, but there were just so many constraints with COVID. So we spent the entire year just working on fundamentals. And really, which isn't a bad thing, it's actually a great thing, because next year when we start school again, those folks who were in the drumline class, they're going to be really technically proficient and are going to be able to really learn routines a lot faster. And I think it's going to really improve the overall skill set of the drumline. So we're going to be putting all those groups back together. I'm really excited about that. But I wanted to also recognize those students who participated in drumline as well. So let's give them a big hand, everybody. I know you guys are clapping out there. I can't see it, but I can tell that you're clapping. These kids worked hard. I want to recognize them. And we have another selection by Naomi Tesvia on violin. This is also a piece that she prepared for the Solo and Ensemble Festival. Let's give Naomi a big hand. That was a difficult piece. She worked on it, did a fantastic job. I tell you, our kids worked extremely hard, and you guys can see why I'm so excited about our growth and our potential, and the fact that we did all of this within the constraints of COVID-19. So this speaks volumes about, our ability to do things and to work through obstacles, right? So great job, Naomi. So let's go to the next screen. And so we're about to wrap things up here. We did have a few announcements I would like to share with the group, and I'm going to also give Music Booster President Mrs. Manson an opportunity to share any announcements that the Music Booster has as well. But one of the first things I'd like to just speak about is I have been able to confirm and get approved our summer marching band camp schedule with the administration. So this year, our camp is going to be a 2-week camp instead of a 1-week camp. In past years, as you know, we would always have our marching band camp the last week of July. Because we've missed an entire year of marching band activity, I thought it would be best that we take just a little bit more time to get reacclimated to the whole marching band protocols and procedures and marching and the type of music and all the things that we do in preparation for our fall season. I do believe that we're going to be able to have a marching band program. I know the football teams are going to start practicing. The teams have already started meeting. So my expectation is that we're going to be able to support the school in the same way that we've done in years past. Well, there may be some, some guidelines and so forth, but we're all looking forward to being able to have our marching band, performing again. It is a essential part of the overall school environment. And so this year, our marching band camp will be held during the month of July, as always, but the dates are July 19th. The first week is July 19th through the 23rd, and the second week of the marching band camp is July 26th through the 30th. The time of rehearsals will be from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's consistent with what we've been doing in past years. And it will be at Springbrook High School, and it is free and open to only Springbrook High School band students. So this is not a paid camp. It is free for all Springbrook High School band students. So if you've signed up for band next year, you are expected to make every effort to attend the marching band camp. As you know, when school starts, even before school starts for that matter, the marching band is engaged in a lot of activities to support the school throughout the year, even before school starts. And one of the other big things about this next year's marching band is that we have a brand new set of marching band uniforms. And we've even tweaked the marching band uniform design a little bit. And we added the Springbrook S logo on the front overlay of the uniform, and it really looks nice. So we have brand new marching band uniforms that include, new capes, new hats, new plumes, as well as new spats. The school spent almost $40,000 to purchase these new uniforms. So I am excited about being able to get the marching band back together again and being able to perform in those new marching band uniforms. It's going to make just a huge difference in terms of the overall visual effect of our band next year. So that's something that you guys can look forward to. I hope you are as excited as I am. Also want to take a moment and acknowledge the person who was responsible for producing and editing our virtual concert program. This young man spent over 200 hours of his own time while finishing up his last semester in college. Mr. Douglas Manson. I am so proud and appreciative of Doug for taking his time and putting together all of those videos, editing all of those videos and making sure all the music and the movement and the instruments all coordinated together. I mean, it was a huge task, one that I knew myself I could not have done. But Doug did a fantastic job. So Doug is also an alum of Springbrook, was part of the band program, and he recently graduated from Towson University in the class of 2020 just a couple of weeks ago. So can we go back to the screen? And if Doug is there, Doug, can you just, where is Doug? Oh, there he is. Let's give Doug a big hand, everybody. Come on. That's a fantastic job. Thank you so much, Doug, for your time and effort. I know that was a huge task. You were balancing, this project as well as trying to finish your courses for graduation. And, I can't tell you how much I appreciate, you've been able to put this together. One thing that I know for sure is that very few schools, if any, especially in Montgomery County, has a virtual concert that they've produced because they realize a couple of things, right? Number one, it's hugely time consuming. Number two, you got to have somebody, know somebody who understands how to, use that technology, right? And quite honestly, it's very expensive. If we had to pay for all the recording studio time that Doug spent, putting this together, we could not have afforded it. But so this was truly a blessing. And I am so grateful that we have something that we can just be so proud of. And if people want to know what we did during COVID-19, we have something that we can show and be proud of because most schools won't be able to have something to show like this. So you guys, again, let's just thank Doug once more. This is huge. Doug, you want to say anything about the project? You don't have to.
It was fun making it. It was definitely a learning experience, but I'm glad I was able to do it.
And see how modest he is. All that talent, so modest. I love it. Thank you again, Doug. All right, so let's go to the next screen. We're going to be wrapping up things here in just a moment. I want to also thank Dr. Williams, our administrator at Springbrook. He's such a supportive individual. He's always in our corner, always singing praise of the program. And so we definitely want to thank him for his support. We're going to thank the staff and teachers at Springbrook. Many of them have already seen the virtual concert. Ms. Manson sent it out to Dr. Williams, and Dr. Williams talked about it at our last staff meeting, and he shared it out with the rest of the staff. So everybody's had an opportunity to, see all the hard work that you guys have done. I also want to thank Ms. Heidi Manson, our Music Booster president. I want to thank all the parents who come to our monthly meetings to support and help us plan. This was a very interesting year, but the parents, they showed up every month. We talked about a lot of things, and that would support our music program and our students. And now that things are beginning to open up again, we're in a good position to just continue to do all the great things, for the students, to support them once we get back to in-person learning. And parents, definitely want to thank you guys. Students, I want to thank you for your hard work and all of your family members and friends that supported you throughout the school year. And I would also like to give Ms. Manson an opportunity, our booster president, to share any booster news or acknowledgments that she would like to share before we kind of close things out. We got one last presentation to make. Ms. Manson, anything you'd like to share?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending this, and thank you to the parents who have been attending the virtual meetings throughout the year. We're going to continue doing booster meetings virtually this next year, just because we find it very convenient for people to be able to attend them from home. So we know the evening's long when you have a long day at work, or it's easier to just gather online virtually. So we will probably continue doing them, most of them virtually. But we want to appreciate all of the parents who have raised money this past year. The boosters are in good shape for next year. We're ready to take on whatever we need to do to make the music program better next year. So we enter that year in good standing. So thank you to everyone.
All right, thank you, Ms. Manson. Thank you so much for your leadership. I want to encourage any parents who are here that are going to have students in the band and orchestra program next year to, find some way to get involved and contribute your talents, because I cannot do this work myself. I need your help. I encourage your participation. Because everything we do is to benefit your children. And so give it some thought and some consideration. We certainly need your help and input. Let's see. Do I return my dress since I won't be going to spring? Yes, absolutely. You can return that dress on Thursday evening between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. And thank you for sending that note. So we've started collecting instruments. We have to collect all school-owned instruments. The school require us to collect those instruments. All of those instruments are going to be going out, especially the brass and woodwind instruments. Those instruments that students have to blow on are going to be going out to the repair shop so that they can be cleaned and sanitized per COVID guidelines, so that next year when when we issue instruments, those instruments will be ready for use. So you can start Thursday of next week, June 10th, from 4 to 7 p.m. If you have completed all of your practice assignments, start turning in that band equipment so I can inventory it, get it sent out to the repair shop so I can get it back in time for our marching band camp. So that's really important, okay? I think there was one other note here. Let me check right quick. All right, so that was it. So let's go to the next slide. I think we have one more. Yes. This is the full orchestra performance of Warrior Legacy. All right, this is band and orchestra all combined. So we're going to hear this last presentation for tonight. All right. Well, if we can go back to the main screen, I just want to open things up for a few moments for parents. Let's give everybody, let's give yourselves a big hand. I mean, guys, this is just amazing work that we've done. You guys should be proud of yourselves for, taking on this challenge and pushing through and being productive, being successful in spite of every reason that you could think of that you could have just said no, right? But you didn't. That speaks volumes. That speaks to your character. That speaks to your ability just to, commit to something and follow through and not make excuses. It's just, I can't begin to tell you how much I really, really appreciate that. And this is truly an honor for me, to be your music teacher. Because I truly believe that, we're learning more than just about music. We're learning how to problem solve. We're learning how to just be good musicians, but also be good human beings, right? And how to support and help each other. And as long as we continue to do that, I believe that we're going to be successful, and you're going to be successful at no matter what you do. So I'm going to open it up for a few minutes for parents. If you've got any comments, for students, if you've got any comments, seniors, any comments, we're going to open it up for a few minutes before we wrap things up. But I do want to mention one last thing for my seniors. You guys have to make sure that you stop by the school before graduation date, because I don't think I'm going to be at graduation for some other commitments that I have here at home. But I have for you, and this is the first time ever that we've done this, is we have a music achievement cord, right? You have the different color cords that you get for academics, for this, for that. This year, we're giving you guys a music one that you wear with your cap and gown. I have those. If you can stop by the school next week, Monday or Tuesday at the latest, and pick yours up. I'm there every day till 2:30. I would really, really want to make sure that you guys get those because, I thought that, with everything that happened this year, that I wanted to do something just a little more for you guys to hopefully you'll remember this experience and all the good times and all the good things that we did in our music program. So I have that gift for you, and I would be very disappointed if I don't see you, if you don't come by and pick them up. They mean a lot to me for you to have. All right, so can I get a commitment for you guys? Come by Monday, no later than Tuesday, to pick them up, yes?
Yes.
All right, thank you. I really appreciate it. Anybody, any comments from anybody before we wrap it up? Parents, anything you guys like to share? Students, if you have something you like to say?
Since I'm graduating, I just wanted to say thank you for the last 4 years with band and drumline and marching band and just everything, and for your support and for the service award as well. So thank you.
You are more than welcome. It has been all my pleasure, trust me. And I know you're going to do great things wherever you go. Did I hear Grambling? I didn't hear Grambling. Did I hear that? I know. I tease her about that all the time. But you're going to do great no matter where you go. I'm so proud of you. All right. Anybody else? All right. So, well, I will say, I say to the kids all the time, I guess your silence is an indication that all is good. And so, Ms. Manson, I want to thank you guys again. Thank you, parents, all. Thank all my students for showing up tonight. This has been really fantastic. I know you guys took time out of your schedules to be here. So thank you again. Have a wonderful evening.